Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Week 5 SBL Match of the Week. Hello, everyone. We're officially halfway through now, I think. So
something like that, yeah. Oh, yeah, we are. Damn, it's like we just started.
I know, it feels like it's going really fast, but here we are. I'm Pick6C.
I'm Robbie Rabs.
And yeah, here are the team sheets. I mean, let's just get into it, right?
Yeah, very interesting things here I see off the bat. Looking at stuff, we got the Arcaladon getting its first use this season. Surprised no one drafted it off the bat, coming off a strong Season 7 run, but Richard does have a Season 7 ring champ on his team with Electivire here.
We got some big heavy hitters. It's interesting because this match is both competitors, they have not won yet in this season.
Oh wow!
Yeah, they both actually have faced the trifecta of Joel, Damage, and AJ. So
wow, that is unfortunate. Those are really
not for lack of
losses.
trying. That is and they have both fought each other twice, with Kam winning both times in the past. So we're gonna see if Richer can pull out his first win against Kam here.
Yeah, this will be interesting. We do have a Heartland rivalry here. These two, little known game known as Super Smash Brothers. Seems they play every week up there in Heartland. So
some have said, some have heard
to
of
see.
It.
Now, I am glad to see that the Pincurchin has the right ability this week. Unfortunately, last week Kam brought Lightning Rod, which he did admit was not some crazy play to go for. He did just accidentally forget. But Pincurchin, this is its first time in use since Season 4, used by yours truly, but it's in a different ballgame now.
I'm really liking the Pincurchin use, especially with the use of both Iron Leaves and Iron Valiant on Kam's team. I think it's really cool to see Pincurchin show up here. The downside of that, of course, is people will know how to deal with electric terrain. Although surprisingly, Richard doesn't have an electric seed on his team. I think probably the biggest counter here is Motor Drive Electivire, who can just soak up.
For sure.
Yeah.
Now, this isn't an interesting Electivire set. We've got...
oh my goodness, you're right.
Follow Me, Protect, and he really wants to lower this speed with Bulldoze and Electro Web. Now, I wonder... There's really no one on his team that it's really the best to be using Bulldoze with. Hopefully he does not forget that it attacks your teammate as well.
Yeah, it'll be tricky. I do think Electro Web is just generally a better use here, especially with E-Turn coming up. So I'm not positive, but we'll see. Maybe he's got something cooking that we don't know of yet, right?
Maybe. We'll see. I'm interested to see how this... Big Nugget Flame is going to work here on the Berserker.
Something to note about Berserker, too, is the Steely Spirit combined with Archaludon's... combined with the Flash Cannon. That's probably going to do some heavy damage to Valiant.
That's going to hit hard.
We're getting ready to start here, so... I'm excited. I don't know about you.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to see here. We are watching from the point of view of Kam here. Got some great nicknames here.
I love
such
as that's a good movie.
Such as My Ex-Wife. Surf's Up is a great movie.
The sequel kind of ruined it, but we won't get into that.
I didn't even know there was a sequel.
Well, it's like the WWE one. That's a whole can of worms.
Shout out to Kyle A here. Looks like he's not coming out this game, but
nice homage to Geodug there with the Don Fan Sweet King, something that he used in Season 4.5 to win.
Yeah, no, it's a good combination. Gets a little power creeped in this generation here, but, still can work. Anything can work in draft.
Yep. I mean, yeah, just seeing Pincurchin at all is just a sign of the times for draft, so... Oh man, I'm nervous. I guess the silver lining here is just because both these people haven't won yet, One of them's coming
Yeah.
out with a victory, right? So
No bad teams for sure. Both players
Yeah.
very great. Just you can
That's some
argue
rough
that they
luck.
both happen to be victims of happenstance.
I would say so.
Unfortunately, this wasn't the week for both of them to pick up a win. Only one of them is going to be able to come out on top.
Well, here we are. We're just starting with Volbeat and Leafeon against Iron Valiant and Alolan Raichu. I mean, I think a Tailwind setup here is probably gonna just happen, right? I mean, what ways does Cam have to stop this?
Yeah, no, this is a bit of a scary lead here. There's no real way to stop this Tailwind coming out because I don't believe this Raichu gets Fake Out, does it?
I don't know. I'm not totally positive. Let me pull up the team sheet here.
Yeah, I think that's the big difference between Raichu and Raichu Alola, besides the typing, is, it just does not get...
Alola's just very offensively oriented too, I want to say, as opposed to normal, which is... No, it does get Fake Out, it does.
Oh, it does. I'm a liar.
Look at that.
Well, stopping that Trick Room here, and this is Choice Specs. Ooh, but that is a bulky. Oh wow.
Man. An alluring voice on Leafeon is interesting, but
special Leafeon, not something you see every day.
Pretty curious. Although, yeah, this is just kind of an awkward setup for both people, I want to say. I mean, Leafeon probably doesn't take much damage from either people on the field. And again, this Trick Room's just going to come up this turn anyway. If you're not able to kill that Volbeat, it's kind of doesn't matter, right? So...
it's actually, I'm looking at this team sheet. It is a mixed Leafeon here, because its other move is Leaf Blade.
A very curious set. Kind of evaded us in the team sheet in the previous.
Yeah, must have not been. Because I remember seeing Leaf Blade. I wasn't really noticing the alarm voice, but it is nice to have some kind of spread damage for
There's
that.
Pincurchin.
Oh, and here comes this Surge Surf boost. Oh.
Not going to stop the pranks here, obviously, but...
Yeah, Raichu's probably, it's going to outspeed here.
Dang. Yeah,
which is crazy to see. Ooh, that Leaf Blade, man, Cam probably has lots of bulk into this Pincurchin here.
Yeah, we're not seeing a lot of damage on the field yet. Everyone's kind of just biding their time and sitting around, really.
Wonder what... Yeah, it looks like this Volbeat does have Rain Dance and Bug Buzz as well. As well as T-Wave.
Switch out.
But yeah, T-Wave not really going to get you a lot against these two here.
Yeah,
but we are going to get Electivire coming out.
Will we see the Motor Drive proc?
We might. Nope.
Oh, nicely targeting outside of the Protect, but again, it's not that much damage against this bulky, I imagine is a bulky
Electivire. A lot of bulk. Well, actually, looking at this Raichu does not have an electric move.
I'm getting confounded by every new revelation.
I know. We missed a lot. We're slacking as commentators here. Yeah, it's Psychic, Endeavor, Fake Out, and Encore. So it looks like more of a mix between offense and support.
Well, it's leading for a very awkward time on the field here. No one really has that much offense.
Standoff here. Will we see my ex-wife come in?
I think so, because without this Leaves, Cam just does not have like the damage to deal with either of these two.
She always comes back.
Well, and we're gonna see that the booster energy or Quark Drive proc.
Man, that thing looks so metallic in this.
I really like it. It's really cool looking. But yeah, I don't know what Leafeon or Electivire do to this thing really.
Not much. I wonder if we see the Bulldoze here.
Even then, I feel like Electroweb is just a better option. Well, it's tricky because you'll end up hurting your own side if you do that. I feel like the Electroweb is just more liable to do more damage if you're, especially trying to lower that Leaves. Because I think at some point you just kind of have to accept that Raichu's going to Surge Surf here.
This might be huge here. Heath play here on Cam. Going to use the Encore into the Wish here. maybe we'll see another Follow Me come from Electivire, but
I don't think that's gonna save Leafeon.
No, it won't.
Depending
But
on the speed ties here.
We'll probably pick up a KO here on the side of
Thank goodness.
Richer, but that Iron Leaves probably does enough damage here to knock him out.
Unless Richer switches into an offensive Pokemon here. I don't really know how this Leaves gets off the field. I mean, there's not really a way that Electivire and Leafeon can stop it from just doing whatever it wants.
Ooh, that's a good protect there to get the... Ooh, here comes Bulldoze.
We do see the Bulldoze, you're right.
Ooh.
Still, I don't think it's going to be enough to threaten speed, or threaten outspeeding on Cam's team. These Pokemon are just way too fast right now.
And that did nothing against the Raichu. It's got to have some bulk in it, or they're just maybe not that much attack put onto the Electivire there.
I couldn't save it. In any case, Electivire goes down, so we finally got our first Pokemon gone. I think.
So
here's 5 turns in.
Yeah, here's an interesting situation here, because sure, the Raichu's -1 speed, but it still has the Surge Surf boost, and Richard just lost his Tailwind. Oh, but Tailwind might be coming back out here because if he doesn't get this Tailwind up, then unfortunately here, that Leafeon is just going to get Encored into Protect.
Yeah. And now you can probably threaten an outspeed if you set that Tailwind up. But still, to what end, you know? Because what does Leafeon really have that can threaten... Oh, a Thunder Wave! Okay.
Not opting for the Tailwind here.
I think that's probably a better play. You neuter Iron Leaves essentially for the rest of the game. And then maybe you can...
Ooh. I think Cam was trying to call out the Tailwind play there by not going for that Encore.
Yeah, either way...
Oh, wow.
Depending on who's in the back, which I imagine must be our Chaladon, I think Cam's kind of in a tricky spot, at least for this turn. Electric Field is finally off the field, so...
Cork Drive's gone, and so is Surge Surf, but...
Yeah, all of a sudden the speed order really got flipped on its head here. Yeah, here's our Chaladon.
Yep, here it comes.
First week.
Now this is Assault Vest, so its biggest... Oh, this tank is huge! And our Chaladon can't protect itself here.
Still, I feel like it doesn't really take that much damage from either of these Pokemon, does it?
But Raichu's going for Endeavor here.
Oh, you know what? That's right. And if you're worried you can't do that much to our Chaladon, all you really need to do is guarantee damage through Endeavor. Kind of an interesting pick to bring that move. It's not something you would expect, but we might see some good usage of it here.
Now, what I think is crazy here is that Cam's got a Focus Sash on this Raichu, but if you were to tell me that and I didn't see it, I don't know if I'd believe you, because it's taken so many hits.
It must be bulky, but also have that... Oh my god, yeah. Our Chaladon just loses so much HP there.
Oh, this Flash Cannon's not going to do anything.
Nothing at all.
He's just a little guy.
So that's all you need to be. All you need to do is set up Electric Terrain and be a small little guy. I don't know what Richard does to pull this game back. That Endeavor kind of ruined our Chaladon's chances of soaking up hits. So, I mean, I don't want to call it too early, but it's looking like it might be over unless Richard figures something out.
It depends. The Psychic's not gonna...
But yeah, almost.
I was gonna say not gonna do a lot, but it did quite a bit. That's through an Assault. Oh, but Richard picking up his first KO of the match. His first KO of the match, not in general.
A Draco Meteor.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Differential secured.
All of a sudden, is it a 2v3?
It is a 2v2.
Oh, okay.
And it looks like, fight the power, and unfortunately my ex-wife is coming back again.
These Quark Drives are gonna really threaten some serious damage on these two now. Switching in Pincurchin was a really good idea.
He's gonna have to get some real paralyzed luck here.
Even then, an Aura
'Cause,
Sphere into Archaludon, that's over.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. I mean, he's gonna get some paralysis luck. I mean, no matter what happens here,
Yeah, there's
your
no
heart
way.
is dead.
I think we're gonna see a game 2. Well, obviously we're gonna see a game 2, but a game 2 with a Kam lead, let's say.
Yeah, no, it looks, because this is a boosted speed Valiant.
Shellshock pointing out in the chat, no one has terrestrialized yet.
Oh.
People are playing that close to their chest despite the team sheet, so I guess maybe just didn't think it was important to use this time.
Yeah, the slurring voice.
Did absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
There it is.
That's game 1 for Kam.
It's gonna be game 1 for Kam. Now, it did take a bit to get here, but I do think Kam made some really good moves to get that slow burn win there.
Mm-hmm.
Some
Definitely.
surprising bulk, maybe a lack of, some offensive EVs on Richer's end as well. But we'll see here. Richer, his biggest issue here is he needs to get some damage.
Yeah, it's interesting. We're just not seeing a lot of offense, unless the E-Terrain is out, which I guess makes sense. But Kam played a very slow game, just kind of whittling down Richer's defensive bond so that his irons could come in and just kind of clean it up. So yeah, unless Richer figures out how to put some offense here, I don't know. What the plan is.
See here, because unless you're counting Leafy on there, his only real damage dealing was Archaludon, and
we saw how that went.
Yeah, he really didn't pack. Yeah, he didn't pack punch he needed to here. So this game, I'd like to see maybe not the Berserker, but I would like to see the Haxorus come out with that Dragon Dance. But no Dragon moves on the Haxorus. It looks like
it's tricky for Haxorus, because you want to be really careful of that Valiant, right?
Exactly.
I think that's probably the main reason he didn't bring it to that game, is because that Valiant can just probably threaten close to a one-shot.
Well, it does have the focus sash. Yeah, it does have the focus sash. Now, the thing here, too, is if he can get a Dragon Dance off, it's going to be doing some damage, but without that stab, it's not going to be doing a whole lot without that Terra.
Yeah, and the Terra is tricky because Kam doesn't really have anything that's weak to Fairy.
Yeah, I think the only thing he has is the Valiant.
Yeah, I guess so. Unless it's an interesting counter for that 1-1, yeah. It's an interesting plan, but here we are in a game 2.
Yeah, very similar lead that we had to the last game.
Except for Archaludon coming out for Richer's side instead of Leafeon, which I think is the right play here. You want to threaten that Valiant as soon as you can. Especially if you brought Haxorus back like you were talking about. So
now he does have the terrifying Aura Sphere off the bat.
That's gonna pack a punch.
That is gonna pack a big punch.
And Terrestrial's out of that?
Yeah.
That's not gonna feel good.
Yeah, he's gonna have to go for the Terra Ground here because it's got the Assault Vest, but it might probably do a lot of damage. Oh, nice withdrawal here.
Okay.
Might punish Kam here for a very aggressive play. Oh, Electivire, this thing's gonna take a lot of damage.
Yeah, we'll have to see, because this Electivire's IV or EV set is something I'm really curious of. How well is it going to take this? Choice Specs boosted, Quark Drive boosted, terrifying Aura Sphere.
Oh! We're seeing it. Really? Into a ghost here. Oh, smart play here, but
will it matter? I don't know.
We might be seeing a dead Electivire.
Ooh, wow!
The T-Wave.
Okay, I think that was a really smart play, especially if this Valiant.
Oh, never mind. I thought that was the full Terra.
That would have been crazy. Still, Iron Valiant's speed is really going to be.
Oh wow!
My God.
That did so much with the choice specs and the 2x stab. That did a lot.
Yeah, and now okay. The nice thing is, with the T-Wave put on Valiant, Electivire has a chance to start threatening even more speed lowering, and then
Now,
Richer can carry the speed lead.
I did just notice something with this Valiant set.
What's that?
It is choice specs, but two of his smooth. Yeah, Cam will want to make sure he doesn't accidentally choice himself into protect later in the set.
Oh my goodness. Well, I guess the idea is
He
to
does have
away.
trick, yeah, trick it and then protect to scout, which is quite smart.
Something you got to be careful of, even if you're running that. Don't want to misclick.
Ooh, good protect here. Definitely is going to see some damage coming into the
Electivire.
Great call from Richer here. Want to see a bug buzz come in.
Here it comes. You got your wish.
That's going to be some big damage.
But now you have to be worried about that super fast Endeavor.
Yeah, no, he's going to have to He's got to get rid of this Raichu before he can bring the Charladon back into the set.
Yeah. It's interesting that an Endeavor is currently Archelodon's biggest threat right now. I guess besides that terrifying Aura Sphere, but not customary play, but it's interesting to see how people cook these tactics.
Here comes my ex-wife.
That old bag.
The old ball and chain. So I'm curious to see what we're going to see from Richard this turn. He might just raw go for the Tailwind here.
I mean, if he calls the Bug Buzz into Valiant, or into Leaves, they might just be dead.
Ooh, that will do a lot.
Yeah, so, I mean, if he just pressed it again, like, we might see
I didn't even think about this. This could have been a very big misplay on the side of Cam.
We'll have to see. Oh, here it comes!
Yeah, that is... Oh, wow.
My god!
That has got to have some bulk on there.
Gotta.
My ex-wife should have been dead.
Ever either. They were giving Volbeat too much credit. A burn there, wow.
Could be big. We do get the defense boost here on the side of our Charladon.
Doesn't matter with the Sacred Sword, though.
Yeah, oh, you're right. Sacred Sword just ignores that. Yeah,
Two
I believe...
Interesting.
Yeah. I think... Volbeat's probably going to go for some sort of Tailwind play here so that our Charladon can outspeed the Leaves.
Even then, it might be close. Leaves is a real fast mine, and our Charladon is not known for its
That's
superb
true.
speed.
We could also see a T-Wave on the side towards that Leaves.
I don't know. Arch is in a really precarious position right now.
Yeah, that bridge is a little scared. Too many people want to punch him.
The unfortunate thing is, with the burn, Body Press is not going to do anything. Okay. Oh, look at that. Here comes Leafeon. Little Leaf.
Oh, Little
Two
Leaf
Leaves
is
on
here.
the field.
Yeah, Sacred Sword,
Oh
and
my
that
God.
is a dead Arch.
Just a one-shot.
Yeah, I'm very curious what the thought process was there. Just because... I feel like he should have tried some sort of play to preserve the arc there, because that's really his big damage dealer. Because without a Berserker or a Haxorus in the back, this is going to be a really slow game here from Cam, but... Or
Yeah,
not Cam,
I guess-
from Richer.
If you underestimate that Leaves, that's just what will happen. Even with the defense boost, you guys gotta be wary of that Sacred Sword, which was probably handpicked just to deal with our Charladon. So,
Yeah.
I don't know, you gotta be careful around this thing. I know people kind of, like, crap on it in actual VGC, but in draft, especially with Pincurchin, Leaves is, like, nothing to play around with.
Oh, for sure. Especially with that attack boost
Yeah, that's
from
just...
the...
like, what even lives this now?
Nothing.
You're probably right. I don't know what Leafeon's gonna do here, but it's gotta be big.
Yeah, Leafeon's probably going to take out the Leaves here.
I mean, it did only have 13 HP left, yeah.
So
it's just Volbeat and Leafeon. I mean, what's Richard's recourse?
now there is some interesting stuff here. Richard needs to not get hit burned here. The this is interesting. The Valiant is paralyzed. And Kam should be out of electric terrain turns here soon.
Yeah. So I guess if Kam plays it smart, maybe he'll switch out Valiant. Oh, and look at that.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, now maybe...
Endeavor, yeah, and Endeavor would be
Endeavor would be smart here.
I don't know. I feel like Kam just kind of has the opportunity to play this one slow with such little offense on Richer's side. It's kind of Kam's game to just keep that terrain up and take up
now
this Valiant.
Richer does need to try and get rid of this Raichu this turn here.
A Tailwind. Trying to secure some speed, but Leafeon isn't the fastest guy around, so...
How much is a Psychic gonna do?
Decent
Not a whole lot.
And there goes Raichu.
And there
okay.
we go.
I don't know, but the only thing really threatening this Valiant is an alluring voice from Leafeon, and I just don't think that's gonna do that much damage.
That is true.
Unless this Leafeon has some serious attack investment that we just haven't seen yet, I don't know.
Yeah, I do think... Oh, did the electric terrain just get restarted?
Yep, just put that back up.
That's so huge.
Still, its speed is half because of the paralyze, and the Tailwind is up on Richer's side. So, I don't know. You want to get rid of this Valiant as soon as possible, though.
Yeah, I think you probably have to double into this Valiant here. Even
then, I'm worried that that probably won't kill.
For sure, but I think the Incursion's not really doing enough damage to threaten you.
This is not nearly enough.
Yeah, not enough. He needs a full para here.
Oh my god, he got it!
Commentator's curse coming in. And Zingzap gonna clutch up here.
Volbeat hangs on. You can't protect, you're locked into... Oh wait,
he's
not the full para.
Oh.
Is he gonna use Pincurchin?
Oh no!
Well, we'll see. If he uses Pincurchin just to try and carry this game out, I don't know. This is such an interesting play.
I think Kam's forgetting he has choice specs here. Kam forgot about...
Oh no! What the full para
that's
again?
So huge. He just saved himself from the biggest mistake of his career here.
I feel like he meant to do it. If he used Protect into that, he could use Zingzap on Pincurchin and then maybe try and scald the Leafeon and then not doing any damage? I don't know.
No, but he has the choice specs.
I know. Yeah, I guess he might have lost it from there. Even still, it's just a 1v1 now.
Yeah, and even if we see the burn come in on this Leafeon, I do think this Leafeon wins this 1v1 here with the Wish.
I think so too. Yeah, the Wish, that's huge.
Oh, and that damage is huge.
And that's just not doing anything.
Yeah. He needs to wish.
You know what?
He needs to wish this turn, just to secure the win.
That will be.
Because there's so many
ungodly
alternate factors. Oh, never mind. Oh wait, the berry?
I don't think it'll matter. I think we're gonna see game 3.
I think we're gonna see a game 3.
Richer played really well with that Volbeat T-Wave.
Yeah.
He used it exactly what he needed to, and it really paid off in the end.
Now, definitely some luck there on the side of Richer as well to pull back into it. But that's the game we play, and you cannot count him out for that.
Living on 1 HP, oh my god. Still, yeah, kind of just drawing it out here. An acupressure for the culture.
Yeah, that's
game
Richer
3.
slowly but surely taking us to a game 3 here. That was a thrilling game to watch. There were multiple times where I thought for sure Kam had it, in the back there, especially when that Archaludon was gone. But preserving Volbeat there really worked out for him there.
I was on the edge of my seat. Yeah.
Yeah,
Volbeat
I know.
Is really kind of carrying Richer here, and a lack of offense. If you just prevent the other team from moving, you know, it doesn't really matter how much offense you have. So
if you can survive enough turns to slowly but surely work your way back in there,
it's done.
So we'll see here.
Zooming.
Kam and Richer in, you know, classic faction going to game 3 here.
They've always done this. Kam has won the previous times that they've played, but it's always been really close. Always been a game 3. So will we see a rivalry here if Richer wins?
I wonder if we're gonna see any swaps. Richer might be feeling good with his same 4. Might bring the same 4. Kam here, I'm not quite sure.
I'd be nervous. I don't know
what you would change.
Either of these players. Yeah, I feel like, you know,
you could
like you
maybe swap out Surf's Up for Renato here, but
it's tricky. But I don't know what much would threaten Ronaldo.
Yeah, I think the utility you get here from Raichu is just so helpful.
Mm-hmm. And you're really scared that Archaludon, just by having Raichu on the field, we are gonna see Suicune show up. Wow.
This will be interesting. Gonna trade some of that offense for a little extra bulk. Now, does he bring his ex-wife, or does he bring back the Valiant? Oh, the ex-wife is gone.
It's close, but I think here I would want to do the leaves. You don't have to worry about the assault vest on Archaludon as much if you have leaves. I think it's just better to have physical might.
Yeah, but
you know, maybe I'm not.
I think he's a little scared of that bug buzz. I mean, he lived it, but it did so much. And if your Pokemon's getting checked by Volbeat, you know,
I know.
It's a little
Can you
scary.
Imagine getting checked by Volbeat? How embarrassing!
Couldn't be me.
Same as last game, but not for Campside. Is he gonna fake out into Volbeat here, I wonder? Even with the threat of Terra Ghost.
Oh, this would be a huge call out here.
In fact, you'd effectively remove Volbeat from
the
game
sure.
for now, if you get that
but that
right.
might be a little too crazy of a play.
Yeah, it's an awkward spot here for
I would love to see it, though. And we're gonna see it with this payoff for him.
Yeah, this Archaludon, I don't know.
He might set up his own Tailwind here, but... Oh, gonna go for the Terra into Combat?
Not... Seriously, be thinking about it.
Oh, bit of a nail biter there, but he's gonna Terra Ground here and Tailwind.
Oh, and a Terra Ghost on Richer's side. Maybe expecting that fake out.
You know what? He's probably covering for Rain Dance Electro Shot.
Oh, yeah, here it comes. Oh, wait, is there no Terra on Camp's side?
Oh, he must have not... Oh, he must have locked it and unlocked it. He must have unlocked it.
Oh, that's... Oh, this is gonna hurt really bad. That's really unfortunate if he unlocked, or if the timer stopped him from doing that. Now this Archaludon all of a sudden is one of the scariest Pokemon in the fight.
Yeah, what move did
oh my god,
Suicune use? Yeah,
the timer.
The timer ran out, so it had to go for its first move slot.
That is so unfortunate.
Very unfortunate things happen here, but that's one of those things you gotta watch out for with that timer is, you know, it locks in for you.
Yeah, oh man, that might have just stopped. That really put a wrench in Cam's plan.
Yeah, as the Encore here, I completely forgot about the
Mental Herb, yeah.
Yeah, the Mental Herb. And to answer our person in chat here, Adrian Russo, it was Terra Ground Suicune, so that made a huge difference there.
Yeah, that all of a sudden this is a very different game than what Cam probably intended.
Oh, going for the Encore again. It must have gone for... Ooh, he's trying to make a call there for maybe a Valiant switch in. So Volbeat's gonna have to swap here.
You probably like that if you're Cam. At least, well, maybe you don't. Maybe you want damage on Raichu here, just so you can endeavor into the bridge.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know if that was the best play to make. I think you want to get bug buzzed. Now that our Chaladon is uncontested on the field.
Yeah, it's got +1 special attack. It's got the Assault Vest boost. It's got the Stamina boost.
Unless Cam finds a way to bring in Valiant here safely.
Yeah, because
Richard might just run away with this game.
We're running low on that move timer again. He's gonna have
Better
to make a move.
figure it out, Cam.
And we're gonna Zing Zap here into the Charladon.
Still just boosting its defense more and more. I guess it doesn't really matter when your attacker
great
is
call there from Cam. Zing Zap into the Volbeat slot.
Yeah, that motor drive would have been really unfortunate. Just raising its defense more and more, and a huge Draco Meteor.
I don't know if that's what you want to see here, because you're giving him that endeavor, but I'm going to see a follow me here from the side of
That's true,
Cam.
yeah. It was really
Richer.
smart to switch in Electivire here, just to prevent that endeavor from possibly going out. Yeah, Cam's in such an awkward spot. That timer, turn 1, really kind of... Oh, that's just so unfortunate that's how it had to go.
But, you know, that's part of the game we play here. You got to be able to make those moves. You know,
guess so, but... Ay.
Yeah, he's going to go for the endeavor play into the bridge, but probably going to get redirected here.
I don't think there's much... Yeah, there's not much else you can do. Even if you... I mean, still, getting redirected isn't the worst thing in the world. You still...
yeah, you still
probably
basically take out the Selectivire.
Yeah.
Ooh. The withdrawal here, that might be a bit of a questionable play here.
Maybe expecting... Maybe he didn't follow me.
Oh, he must not have.
Yeah. Just...
Oh, this will be
figuring
huge
the
then.
endeavor would come out.
If he electro-webbed here.
Oh my god. That would be crazy. We're gonna have to see. Yeah, he calls the endeavor, does not follow me.
Yeah.
And here's the electro web.
Oh my
That's
god.
a double KO.
Huge play from Richer.
Oh
Wow.
my god, yeah. And now Cam is so on the back foot, I just don't know how he comes back from this. There's no way you can stop the Volbeat from Thunder Waving.
Yeah, and you've got no damage on this Electivire, and you're gonna come in and you don't get the full 5 turns of electric terrain anymore.
Yeah, all of a sudden. Oh my god. That just goes to show how such an unfortunate turn 1 can just ruin your chances. But still, what an amazing play from Richard. Calling that endeavor and seeing the opportunity to take out both Pokemon on the field. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Electivire stocks are going way, way up.
And the worst part is Cam can't really afford to lock himself into Aura Sphere.
Yeah, oh man, it's just so tricky.
But gonna go for the trick on the gonna trick the choice specs, but
so you didn't lose your item
if he
slot.
swaps the arc in here. Get a specs on the arc.
And then that will give Valiant the assault vest and kind of prevent its use of protect in the future. So that, for Cam's sake, hoping that doesn't happen. Yeah, here's the Thunder Wave.
They go for the T-Wave. Hopefully not going to see another paralysis here.
It's just not what you want to see. Yeah, more speed lowering.
Yeah.
And the damage is not negligible there. That's still decent damage, just chipping away at Valiant.
Now the worst part is since Valiant moved before after the Volbeat here, Volbeat still gets to choose a move to lock into.
And the acupressure randomizing into attack buff is just completely useless.
Completely useless.
The luck just is not here on Cam's side.
So yeah, and we're gonna see unless he swaps, probably a choice specs Bug Buzz here. Oh, man. Let's see here. We're going for the Terra Fighting Aura Sphere.
I think that's just what you have to do now. You just have to try and kill these Pokemon as fast as you possibly can.
Yeah, he's gonna keep going for the acupressure. Hopefully, he doesn't get his acupressure follow me.
Going for the protect
here.
Yeah, a special attack
go
buff.
through protect?
I believe so. Yeah, because it's like decorate, so I believe it does. A special defense boost here would be really big.
A special defense boost might help you win this game here. For sure.
Yeah, I don't know if it'd be enough, but it's definitely helpful. We'll have to see. Pincurchin's just getting slower and slower. The nice thing is here, our Charladon did lose all of its defense boosts, so it's not like an accuracy.
Accuracy, that's not what you want.
Just not.
Cam's gambling not working out for him.
That's the risky run with acupressure strats, unfortunately. Yeah, this is what you have to do. You just have to Terra Fighting and Worse here. I don't see a path to victory besides that.
Yeah, we'll see here.
Oh man, well, it was such a decisive game.
On the edge of my seat because
game 3.
I want to say this is definitely a Richer favorite for sure, but you can't count Cam out yet. There's so many factors here that can still go for him.
And the follow me,
not what you want to see though.
A flash cannon. How much is that gonna do?
Probably gonna kill.
God, yeah.
Ah, man, that's it. Yeah.
There's just no way Pincurchin can come back from a 1v4.
Yeah, Pincurchin doesn't have enough. Doesn't have any moves that can really hit this Archaludon. Oh wait, he caught the attack boost.
Wow. Yeah, well, it can't Zing Zap. Can't really make use of it with that motor drive on the field. So, yeah, wow. Richer pulls out game 3 without losing a single Mon.
Yeah, wow. I didn't even think about that. And the crit just for extra measure there. And Richer, from a very close game 2 win there, taking a dominant game 3 over Cam.
Yeah, wow. That turn 1 just...
Oh, man.
Really destroyed Cam there. And that's just so unfortunate. That's the way it had to go, but that's what it is.
Yeah, that's, sometimes that's just the game we play. And, and even after that, even after like such an unfortunate turn 1 there, there's still plays you can make there to get back into a good spot. Though Richard did have an amazing call with that Electro Web.
Yeah,
instead of the follow me.
It looks like we have some post-match interviews lined up. So
I'm here for it.
Yeah, we can get them in here if that's possible.
Yeah, and here is our Victor. Richer, how you feeling?
I am stressed out, and Volbeat is awesome.
Volbeat was kind of the MVP of the set here. I will not lie.
I was not ready for Volbeat to carry that aggressively hard.
Especially in that game 2 there, you made a very slow crawl comeback.
Oh yeah, I got so lucky off of the double full para.
So yeah, well, what's interesting though, that first para, it mattered very much. It was such a huge turning point for you. That second para though would have been interesting because Cam still had the choice specs on, and that second para was him going for protect.
Yes.
So that second, if you didn't get that kill that second para, or if he actually got that protect off, it would have been a bit of an interesting situation to see there. But
yeah, it would have been an interesting game.
But congrats to you, Richard. This is first step to evening up the set count you guys got here for Pokemon. In the past, Cam's took it 2-1 over you, and here you are taking it 2-1 over him.
Yeah, feels good to start evening that out a bit. This is Archulidon's first game on the team. He did pretty well, and that paired with the ghost type Volbeat kind of.
Yeah, no, that was very crucial.
I do have a question for Cam. This Raichu set with Endeavor is something I don't think anybody expected. Can you give us some insight into your rationale behind that?
Archaeolodon is hard to kill.
Very
Yeah,
true.
that's what we figured. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was why I did that. That's as far as that thought process goes.
Something else for Game 3, we noticed you kind of struggled to determine between Iron Valiant and Iron Leaves. Eventually settling on Valiant. Did you think that Leaves didn't have the opportunity to like clinch up Game 3 there?
I went with Valiant because I think they're cool.
I mean, that's hell
Very
of a reason
nice.
as any.
I think Leaves is probably the play, especially since Sacred Sword. But stupid reason, but Valiant is the mascot, and I
That's
felt like
true.
they could have done it regardless. Probably, I
That's
mean,
true.
it didn't. But Terra fighting Aurasphere does Oko Archaeolodon, so I figured it wasn't the worst call.
Wow, really?
Yeah,
Even
no,
through
that
the
definitely-
assault vest?
Hmm?
Even through the assault vest?
Yeah.
Probably,
Wow,
yeah, with the choice specs.
There you go.
So,
Yeah, and
Now-
Richer, you locked into the same four all three games. Did you even consider Berserker or Hackstress like once at all, or were you just totally confident in that four?
I thought about it a little bit, but I felt like the moves that I was going to struggle against, like Berserker was going to get countered by the same Aurasphere that
Yeah.
Archaeolodon was going to. And I wasn't super confident in the Haxorus set that I brought, along with the Valiant Click and Moonblast. It just, the other Mons were such good support in those situations that I didn't feel like it was worth trying any of the other two.
Yeah, that's completely fair.
I know, great plays. One play I do want to highlight here that we were popping off for pretty hard here was in that Game 3 when it looked, you made the call that Cam was going to try and endeavor here into the Archaeolodon, which is a pretty safe play because he either gets the Archaeolodon to 1 health or you follow me with Electivire and Electivire gets to 1 health. But you made the swap to get rid of your boost and just ignore it altogether with the Ghost type Volbeat, and then instead of going for the follow me, you got the Electro Web to pick up a double kill there,
Yeah,
which we thought was amazing. Did you expect any kind of swap in there? Maybe the Suicune coming in, or were you just trying to kill that Raichu and then get lowered speed on whoever else is in there?
yeah. Biggest thing, I was trying to get that speed drop and kill the Raichu, and I figured that if he clicked Psychic there, Volbeat was specially bulky enough that he would kind of be able to eat it a bit.
Okay.
The Endeavor click was very, very lucky on my end. I was not expecting it. I was very expecting the Psychic there, so I just kind of wanted to
Okay.
the swap, and then I was pretty confident there was going to be. I was pretty confident that if I followed me with Electivire, I was going to lose out on some value, and if they did do a switch, then I really wanted that speed drop.
Yeah, that's completely
Okay.
valid.
No, it was a great play. I mean, it was really what kind of started to put the first nail in the coffin there for your Game 3, though. There was still some scary possible shenanigans coming in with the choice spec Valiant.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
it was terrifying.
The speed shenanigans on both sides were very interesting to see too.
Yeah,
Just-
it was all the different, speed changes, whether these sets were, not very traditional sets you see coming from either side of
Not
the
at
field.
all. Yeah, that was just a really fun game to watch, guys. Yeah, congrats, Richer.
Thanks. I was really scared Game 3 that he was going to Terra Ground on the Suicune, and I was going to completely lose my first turn.
So, about that,
It's funny you say that.
so Cam did have the unfortunate happenstance of he missed out on the turn timer by maybe half a second.
Oh,
And he did try to lock in Terra Ground Tailwind, But with how the turn timer works, if you run out of time, it automatically clicks your first move,
Got
which
it.
was stalled.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got real lucky.
Just
It is
unfortunate.
some unfortunate things, but there's all kinds of factors that go into everything here with each turn. So, you never know what's going to happen. Even after something unfortunate like that happened, there's still some plays that could be made on either side and just completely turn things around.
Yeah,
Oh.
well,
Quick
Oh,
question:
sorry.
does Quark boost or Quark Drive, does that not count as a stat boost?
Unfortunately, it does not. It's its own separate thing.
Oh, I thought Alluring Voice was so cool. I thought that was going to work.
I was really curious about the Alluring Voice Spring, actually. Because I was not expecting to see a mixed attacker Leafeon coming in. It did work out pretty well. I'm assuming you probably just had quite a bit of bulk in that.
Yeah.
With some split attacks. Okay. Yeah, it at first I will say I was very questioning about it after that game 1, but it really, proved itself in the next 2 games.
Yeah.
well, I mean, is there anything else to add on both players?
Not that I can think of. Excited to fight Cam again. See if we could break up this kind of 1-1 split. Are we 1-1 or is he up 2-1?
He's
It
up
is
2-1.
currently 2-1. It looks like he
Okay.
took it weeks or season 6 and season 7.
Okay. Yeah,
Cam,
this
you-
was fun.
Yeah, no, it was a great set to watch. Sure our viewers loved it. We loved it here in the commentary.
Cam, anything you want to add?
Damn.
Well said.
Yeah, well, that was week 5 match of the week, guys.
Yeah, no, great game. First game to set us off this week. So hopefully we'll see some more great matches this week, but that's all we got. I was Robbie Rabs, and
I'm Pick 60.
so we'll see you guys later.
later.
See ya.